Alright, back here again with another tutorial. I had a request for how to make psychedelic bass music, and this is what I would do. So first thing I normally do is I build a drum bed, and for this tutorial that's not really the focus, so I just went ahead and I'm going to use this drum loop for the moment. And then next I went and I found this ADSR free bass sound, and really didn't do much to it. Just found a couple notes on the keyboard. I adjusted the initial playtime because it wasn't exactly in time and didn't really do anything else. Added this arpeggiator. And then I resampled it down. Took that, resampled it down to this, and which would have originally looked like this, and went back and started chopping up and pitch bending and playing with the different warp modes. So if you come in here, I've gone and this basically creates like an eighth note arpeggiator, and I did some like transposing, and then also what I did is, well, first, so I created this entire project file available to download. It will be in the links section, info down below, and it's all created with free plugins or built-in default Ableton plugins. So this is the OTT by X4 Records, and it's killer. I encourage you to go grab it. Basically took the sound from this to this. Pretty mean there. And then this is going to be in the project file for you to download as well. I built this little multi-band effects processor, which sounds like this. Okay. So then I took that sound and I resampled it again. And this time I went back in here and I started making chops and cuts, and I like reversed this very first one and got it. One of the main things I did too was I cut off all the delay tells that were on the bass hits, because I didn't want there to just be a continual delay, because I was using a lot of delays to create the effect. So I went through and I cut all of those off first, and then I went back and started making little edits. So let's listen to that. And let's see, on this one, let's see, I think what I did was, yeah, on this particular one, I also, yeah. So what I then did was I took this sound and I started playing with it in different VSTs that I had, and I know that not everybody else would have. So I just kind of froze and flattened these, but basically I just, yeah, went and started messing around with things until I liked some different effects, and created a couple different versions, and took these different chops here and then blended them with this original bass layer and routed all of that through this final bass, where I've got a sidechain compressor that was acting to this MIDI click track I created, and I've got another video that covers how to create that. And that would be in my template, I think. Hit me up in the comments, I'm not sure. And let's see, what else did I do? Right, so then I just routed it all through there and had this sidechain compressor kind of stamping on it a couple times, and resampled that sound to be this sound. Let's make sure we turn it on. A little stutter and I love, not gonna lie. So I thought that was pretty freaking dope. At that point, I found a synth line. Originally, I just wrote this out on a piano, and then I went and found one of the synthesizer patches I liked and dropped it in. Yeah, at that point, I went ahead and got some reverb and some delay for some tells, for transitions, and I created another section here. So this second section was pretty easy to develop. Really all I did was I pitched up the MIDI notes of my original synth part that I wrote out, and then I took the bass patch and I pitched it up as well. If you do it with an audio sample in the warp mode, however, it'll get some unique, very different sounds than what you would have gotten by just shifting the MIDI notes. And then I also went in here and started playing with the different warp modes and added some cool effects. I think I added like a little pitch bend down here somewhere. Yeah, do some cool stuff like that. So I'll let you hear what that sounds like. Cool. Hope you like this. Just kind of threw it together quickly, and please like and subscribe if you're digging, and yeah, post a comment if you got any questions. Always down to help you out with your projects as well. And I'm going to put this available for download, so thank you.